What's up, guys? This is Dark Arm Duels, and today I've got another deck profile for you guys. And this time it's going to be Heratics. This is probably the most fun deck that I have that I play. I love this deck because it makes so many high levels and big beaters, and you guys know how I love big beaters when it comes to this game. It can churn out Dark Matter and 5-God Dragon, or 5-Headed Dragon for the English version. But let's get into it and let's see what I'm playing. This is an update, and this is actually the third most viewed deck on my entire channel, which I'm really proud of. And I really hope you guys enjoy it and, share it around and tell me what you think. I love hearing from you guys, and don't forget to comment down below. Let's get into it. First off, I'm only playing 2 copies of Blue Eyes White Dragon. I was playing 3, but I think 2 is the prime number. 2 is an awesome card, or 2 is an awesome card. 2 is an awesome number for this card because you don't want to draw too many of them, but you also don't want to not have enough to bring out. So that's why I'm only playing 2. Then with that, because I do play Gabeb, I'm playing 1 copy of Hieratic Sun Dragon Overlord, or 1 copy of Hieratic Seal of the Sun Dragon Overlord. That rounds off the vanillas with also 1 Labradorite Dragon. This is the card that I added in to make my rank 6 plays. And it's also a tuner, which really helps out the deck a lot. It's a great card, and I would highly recommend, if you don't play it, to play it. Then I'm playing 1 copy of Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon is an awesome card because it's a monster reborn for the entire deck. You can bring back 5-God Dragon. I'm going to reveal a couple of cards later. Some secret text that I play. But it's a really awesome card in the deck, and you can make so many plays with it. It's stupid. Then I'm playing 3 copies of Hieratic Dragon of Sue. Heratics Dragon of Sue is an awesome card in the deck because it's essentially a walking MST, or a flying MST. And it tributes all your Heratics. All the Heratics effects revolve around tributing to summon other little baby dragons, like, I guess, Blue Eyes or Hieratic Sun Dragon Seal or the vanillas. Then I play 3 copies of Sue because it's pretty much a Cyber Dragon of the deck. You special summon this, and it starts all your plays, if your opponent controls no monster. Then I bumped down Nebothy to 2 because with 3 I was seeing it too much and it was just kind of dead a lot. And so I took it down to 2 because it just really helps out at 2 more. It can pop monsters, but I prefer Sue over it because I can search, I can search out those problematic back row, and the back row is what's going to end up killing me in this deck because I can't deal with it very well in this deck. If you mirror force me, it's a problem because you just blew up my entire board. But I guess that's with every deck. But let's get farther into it. Then I'm playing 3 copies of Hieratic Dragon of Nebothy. Or not Nebothy, Eset. Eset's an awesome card in the deck because with Eset, I can essentially normal summon Eset when I have another normal dragon on the field, and go target it, and then make all other Heratics on my field that level. So if I have a Blue Eyes on field and I target I target Blue Eyes with this, and I have like a Sue and maybe a Nebothy on board, I make them all level 8. And so I overlay 2 Rengates with it. So really great card. One of my favorites in the entire deck. And it's a pink dragon. It's a sad pink fat dragon. And then I play 3 copies of Gabeb. When it destroys a monster by battle, I can special summon 1 normal monster that is a dragon from my deck, but when it's tributed, I can special summon 1 Hieratic normal monster. So that's why I'm playing 1 copy of the Sun Dragon Overlord. And that's it for my Heratics. Then for my tech cards, I'm playing 3 copies of Maiden with Eyes of Blue because Maiden lets me it's protection. I normal summon it, and I leave it on board, and it's my opening play usually. I'll make Maiden or make a Felgrand. Leave her on board. My opponent's either forced to attack him to get out of the way or do a mass destruction effect to avoid summoning the Blue Eyes. But it gets switched to defense mode when you attack it, and it negates the attack. So, just really great card. Love it. Love her. She's so beautiful. Then I actually bumped down Legendary Maju Garzette down to 1 because it got really, really cloggy at 3, and it was really bad at 3. Don't ever play this at 3. I played at 1 because I I can essentially go off with my plays a little better. If I have 2 Heratics on board and this, or 3 Heratics on board on this, I can tribute all my Heratics and then special summon this with maybe 7,000 or plus attack. All their effects go off. I could special summon 2 dragons or 3 dragons to my board and then swing in with this as a humongous beater. So that's why I'm playing it, and it goes off, and it lets all my Heratics go off. And then here's my secret deck. Here's one of my 2 secret decks. And I want you guys to comment down below, pause the video. I hope you guys like this game. If you don't like the game, comment, tell me. I'll stop doing it if I get enough comments that I don't like it. But if you guys enjoy it, tell me. I love hearing from you guys. This is a little thing that I've come up with as my own personal thing. I don't see a lot of people doing. But comment down below, pause the video, tell me what you think it is, and let's see if you're right. But here it is. I'll give you 2 seconds. 1, 2. It is 2 copies of Plague Spreader Zombie. It helps me go off with my plays because I can put a card back on top of my deck, which does slow the deck down. But with me tributing it or using it to summon one of my Synchro monsters, which I'll again get into later, he well makes up for what I, put back in the deck. So that's why I'm playing 2 copies of Plague Spreader Zombie. That's it for the monsters. I know it's a very monster heavy deck, but I don't play any traps because I don't need them. The deck is too fast to play traps. I'm sorry. It just is. This is essentially the Rhoda. It's a Herratic Seal of Convocation. I add 1 Herratic from my deck to my hand. That's as simple as it gets. Then I'm playing, almost dropped it, 1 copy of Monster Gate. Monster Gate's awesome in the deck because I contribute a Herratic monster on my side of the field. I wish this come back to more than 1 because it's not seeing any action. I tribute any Herratic monster on my side of the field, and then I can keep flipping cards off the top of my deck until I get a monster that I can normal or special summon. So, any monster in the deck, just about, besides Legendary Maju Garzette. That's why I also bumped him down. It's because of that and Reasoning. I play 3 Reasoning. My opponent usually doesn't know what I'm playing right off the bat, so they're probably going to call 4. And if they call 4, they're going to be wrong because I only play, 3 Gabebs. You typically, just for a tidbit of advice, if you're playing against Heratics, call 6 because we play 6 or 7 level 6s. So, call 6. For those guys trying to figure out what the fuck Heratics are doing. Excuse me. Then I'm playing 2 copies of Trade-In. Trade-In helps me speed the deck up a little bit. It lets me discard my dead Blue Eyes or my dead Legendary Maju Garzette and draw 2 more cards. So it speeds through the deck a little bit faster. Then I'm playing 3 copies of Silver's Cry because it brings back a lot of my, cards. It lets me, if I only have 1 Herratic Tribute and I've already got 1 of my cards in the grave, like a Blue Eyes or something, I can tribute it and then go with this and then still be able to make my rank 8 or 6. Then finally, I'm playing 3 copies of Dragon's Mirror because First of the Dragon and 5 God Dragon is a thing, and I'm playing 3. Always will play 3, always have to play 3 in this deck. Hope it never gets limited or something like that. Then let's move on to the extra deck. That was the entire main deck. First off, I'm going to show these in a pair. I'm playing number 107 and Galaxy Eye, or number 95, because I can send stuff to the grave, and that's fodder for my Dragon's Mirror. And plus, I make my opponent banish 3 cards from their deck. So, and it's an out to towers because I can swing over towers with this because towers makes it go down to 35, and this is bigger than towers. So, boop, dead. And this negates all card effects when it enters the battle phase. And every time your opponent activates something like a spell or trap card, I get to make a second attack, and it gains 1,000. Then I'm playing 1 Herratic Sun Dragon of the Herratic Sun Dragon Overlord of Heliopolis. I'm playing 1 of him because I was playing 2, but I'm only going to play 1 now. If I overlay into him, I can tribute monsters on my side of the field or my hand to blow up the entire field, basically. For every one that I tribute that are monsters, I can destroy a card on the field. Then I play double Felgrand. Felgrand prevents my opponent from targeting my big beaters for effects. That's it for the 8s. I know I bumped down the 8s a little bit and then 1-9, but I made room for better stuff. I'm playing 1 copy of Photon Strike Bouncer because Bouncer helps me with monster effects, and I can make this in a lot of decks at this point because they don't play heavy traps, besides BA, are just stumped at how to get rid of it. Then I play one Hieratic Dragon of Atom. Atom is awesome because I can special summon a Hieratic Dragon from my graveyard. I'm actually not playing Gaia Charger. I would recommend playing Gaia Charger, but I just didn't have the room to play it with all the other stuff I was playing. But the key combo is you play this, and then you bring one back, and then you activate Silver's Cry going into a rank 8. And that's it for the XZs. For the Synchros, I'm playing one copy of Star Eater, because Labradorite Dragon plus Nebethy or ESET equals Star Eater. Then I'm playing one Nether Soul or Corrupted Dragon, Nether Soul Dragon, because Plague Splitter plus a Blue Eyes, I guess, makes him, and he's a 4K beater. He's huge. An amazing effect. If you want to read his effect, I'm not gonna go into the whole thing with all the combo and everything, but you just make him and you pretty much just swing over and over with him. And then I'm playing one copy of Beals because Plague Spreader and these two together just make the deck go nuts. Because if you can make Void Ogre have no cards in hand and have a 5-God plus this, you pretty much won. I'm only playing one Azure Eyes Silver Dragon. Silver Dragon's a great card, but, one is only needed in this deck. And that's it for the Synchros. For the Fusions, I'm playing one First the Dragon because it can't be destroyed by battle, by non-normal monsters. Might as well say it can't be destroyed by battle. And then double 5-God Dragon. 5-God Dragon is a awesome card because it's just a 5k beater. One of the biggest card, or the biggest card in the entire game. And that's my entire Heratics deck, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to check in the description below for the Yu-Gi-Oh page. It's where I get all my Yu-Gi-Oh news. It is an awesome page, and I think you guys would really enjoy it. Anyways, guys, this is Dark Arm Duelist. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like. And I'm out. Talk to you guys later.